Thank you so much. And it's so nice to see you back, guys. Now it
Yeah,
is in Italy. Wow.
yeah,
You are
yeah,
the
Well,
last.
even Sicily, which is,
yeah,
it feels like almost Africa, but it's
yeah.
Sicily.
It's amazing. And how you can compare Hawaii and Italy. I lived in Hawaii for 4 years and I have an Italian background as well. And I
Oh,
love
wow.
both. But I like to hear from you how you can compare Hawaii to be in Hawaii and in Sicily to shoot this
Well,
seriously.
we had more freedom to move around in Sicily. When we were in Hawaii, it was during the heart of
Yeah,
the center of the pandemic. It was like the eye of the hurricane, and we were lucky to be extracted from all the craziness and dropped into paradise. So it just by virtue of something like that, it had an amazing plus, but it's also just amazing, beautiful.
yeah. I mean, I have to say, Sicily, you know, it has sort of a mysterious feel to it when you get there, and it's like I know why Mike White picked Sicily because
Mm.
it's sort of like it's the buildings, everything, the buildings and the architecture and you know the backdrops and everything. It all has this sort of movie feeling to it, like an eerie. I don't know, not eerie in a bad way, just I get the history and you feel like it's there's I don't know. I haven't been to a place in the, I've been around a lot, but I haven't been to a place that felt that sort of, um, uh, I don't know.
Yeah,
You
I
can feel
agree.
the ghosts.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
was gonna say you do.
yeah, you
Mysterious.
feel the ghosts. There's something really sort of
It's
happening. And
been conquered so many times.
yeah,
And it was at the center of it was the center of the world at that point. I mean, the center of I should say, the Occident or the Western world, but but it's had so much happen there, and you sense it, you really feel it,
yeah,
especially like even when we were in Palermo. I mean, Palermo is really amazing. It's
yeah,
got something so heavy like underneath all of it.
I've never
yeah.
been there. I can imagine. It's
It's incredible.
beautiful. And I was so happy when I saw, wow, we have the second season now and the couple here again. It's so nice. How you can compare the first season with the second one and now you're married and I saw 5 episodes already and I know
Oh,
what's
wow.
going on.
Well, we're
Yeah,
both way sexier
Yeah,
yeah,
in this.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And
yeah.
how can compare your relationship in first season and now in the second one?
Well, there is that there's that thing when you get married where it's, you know, well, I'm talking like I did get married. Um, but
We kind of did.
I
well,
think.
I'm saying I'm speaking, like as if I've actually been married. But no, I'm saying, I mean, I'm saying like people, or I hear this from my friends that, you get married and then, that honeymoon period does wear off. And then you have all sorts of sort of very, all of a sudden truth hits you in the face and you have to, it's either a great thing or sometimes it can be not so good. But I think this is Mike's intention of telling a story where it has a good beginning, even though Greg is coughing half the time. But but it's romantic. It's romantic. And sometimes it's, you know, even with a beautiful backdrop like Sicily, it can't make up for some of the what would you say,
Deficiencies.
deficiencies of
Well, the bigger the storm, I guess,
yeah.
the calmer the post storm, So we had a
Uh-huh.
whirlwind in the beginning, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We had
Yeah.
a real whirlwind, and yeah, so and
Yeah, and congratulations for your Emmy, Jennifer. It's amazing.
Thank
This character, it's amazing. How did you guys shape your character and also your couple, your relationship?
um I don't, I, there's so much on the page.
Hmm.
There's
yeah.
so much on the page whenever you read. I mean, this truly, when you know, personally, I read this script over and over and over and over again when I was working on both one and two. Uh, I haven't really ever done that before. I mean, I will read a script a few times, but then I'll kind of get into it and do what I'm doing. But I found myself, you know, if I didn't want to read whatever book or whatever, because I had some downtime, I would just kind of sit around and just read through the script. And it's just baffling how beautifully constructed it is, and how insightful he is about his characters. And so it's the work's kind of laid out there, isn't it? It's just laid out there for us. I mean,
I think you're right. And I also think that, Tanya's sort of an oblivious person. I think Mike White sort of picked that from my character on the first one and everything. And I do find that on White Lotus 2, I think Tanya realizes that might be her fatal flaw, that, just because you're that you're consumed with things and you don't really care that people, that you are sort of self-centered or whatever. If you don't face your flaws and what can sort of help you, being oblivious does not help survival. And I think it's very important that Tanya in this one actually has to come around and look at reality and see, maybe maybe Greg isn't so nice.
I mean, and just to follow up, that's really, I mean, I would only say that there's such a difference between who we are in this, that my character has a bit of mystery, and also as an actor, there's mystery there. So I have to cull from that, because Mike doesn't necessarily always give me the season 1, I was saying, so what's he up to? He's like, no, he's I said, all right, he's a good guy, and it's straight, like he didn't want to give me too much, maybe for whatever reason. But it's amazing to hear Jennifer talk about what she's going through as Tanya, and how she's trying to work her way through it and have this self-realization, where I'm playing a guy who's doing anything but that.
It's amazing. Thank you so much. I have to wrap up, but thank you so much. I love it. I love your characters.
You were the most glamorous interviewer we've had.
Yeah. You are the best one.
Is it nighttime there?